Libra. Libra, 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 Libra. Libra is the best sign that can relate to everyone and everything. And you get to the point where we become so divine and so spiritual. It's so much about love until everyone in life get gratitude. I'm gonna explain why Libra is the best at relating to anyone and relating also to relationships. Libra is in the house of relationships, which means I could deal with him, her, everyone, and forever. A Libra gift would be when dealing with people, knowing people. A Libra gift would be relating to people forever, knowing your thoughts, knowing your emotions, knowing your body language. So that's why Libras is the best at knowing people. So they'll forever be psychic on that realm and knowing what you're about to say before you get it out. And so I'm about to explain or give you the answer to why a Libra is the best at relating to people, places, and things. Beautiful people. I'm about to give you some facts right here. I'm a Libra. I've been around many other Libras just like me, as far as some of the traits. And those who has Libra quality, like a Libra moon, a Libra rising, or a lot of Libra in the chart, this is why they can relate to people. So if you got a lot of Libra in your chart, this applies to you too. Not just a Libra sun, a Libra moon definitely, and also Libra rising, the top three definitely, and also those who got a lot of Libra in their chart. Why are we so good at relating to people? Okay, I got to give you out a story. First, you remember, me as being African American, African American, whatever you want to call me. But what I got to understand is that at first it was like, you know, we were saying how African people been brainwashed. I have to give you the story so you can understand why I say Libra is the best at relating. Um, we was saying that everything was against the white people, against this people, this that people, and also we're calling our own people coons. Like we said that Martin Luther King was brainwashed. We call all the ones that they said was great coons and call them this, call them that, call them this, and call them everything under the sun. But that was at that time. I ain't going deep into them. I'm trying to show you why a Libra can relate to everyone and everything. Because first we was on that type of level, right? And then as any Libra who's about growth and continue to grow, they might get to the point to where they think everyone and everything. It be so spiritual, so divine, and to where a Libra think everyone and everything. And we the type that don't take sides because we try to bring out facts and truth. We don't take sides, period. And all we want is facts and the truth. So this is why a Libra is the best at relating to people, places, and things because we're not the type that's we going by facts. We're going by what's real. And so what people used to call like Martin Luther King Jr. and all the leaders, all the great black leaders, brainwashed and everything else. I was part of that crew. But as I grow, I really became that Libra when I became very spiritual. Because Libra represents love, right? So when you love yourself, you love some of everyone and everything. So this means that I might don't love them for who they are, like far as a human, but what I do love is the energy. It's all about the energy. So the achievement that they have, I give gratitude for, and this how I relate to everyone, and everything. I get everything gratitude, everything. I thank everything for our wisdom, for our growth, for our intellect, for everything. I thank even a dummy for making me wise. I thank everyone, everything. I thank Martin Luther King. I thank Malcolm X. I thank Marcus Garvey. I thank even those who's opposing Marcus Garvey. I even think the KKK. I think everyone because without them, we wouldn't learn. We wouldn't know how to deal with deception. We wouldn't know how to deal with this and how to deal with that. And so that's why I get gratitude for everyone and everything. We didn't know that the greater evil was out there, until they did them things. And that's why I give thanks to everything so we can know how to play it and so we can know how to move. So this is why I say Libra is the best at relating because we look at all perspectives till we come to the final conclusion. The conclusion is I thank everyone and everything because they helped me grow and develop myself and know how to move. And so if I know how to move, I can teach others how to move. So because Libra represents love, so we're gonna share our love everywhere. And that love is without Martin Luther King, without Malcolm X, without the KKK, without the Nazis, without all these people, we wouldn't understand what's going on. But see now, during my time, we understand deceptions. We understand the greater evil. We understand all of this. So it teaches us how to move. That I mean, it teaches us how to move. It clear the way for a higher mind, a higher thought, a higher perspective. And that's why like this is the conscious age. Love is everywhere. Light is everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Because Libra represents the balanced mind, really. Because when you break down Libra, you got LIB, then the first three letters in Libra, which is balance. Then you got Ra, which is consciousness, awareness. So you got balance, awareness. You got so now you understand. So Libra is a duality. It's a scale, both sides. So when it overweighs the other side, you know what I'm saying? The Aries come out. See what I'm saying? So Libra got the other side too when they bring that justice, the sword. You see? So my thing is, we as Libras can relate to people, places, and things. Like when we love life, like in tune with the air, in tune with everything, in tune with the birds. We can relate to everything. At least we try to figure it out in our thought process first, our mind, and we try to get an understanding of people, places, things. Not to say that we don't go through it, we do, but what we go through, it teaches us. It teaches love. It teaches us how to love ourselves. It teaches us like how to deal with people so we can keep the love floating. And people say we people pleasers, but it's true that we are people pleasers and the most charming and people pleaser sign, and that can even cause a Libra to seem fake or phony because we're trying to please that person, to please that person, to please this person, and it don't seem real to people. But people got to understand, a Libra try to keep the peace, a peace. That's why we good at relating to people, places, and things. Sometimes we do have to spit a lie to keep harmony floating. You see, we do anything to keep everything floating. If I'm at a party, I'm gonna make sure that everybody is good at that party. Everybody taken care of. Everybody is taken care of at that party. Make sure the harmony flowing. And like if it's 100 relatives at that party, I'm gonna holler at everyone. Walk around, talk to everyone. You okay? You good? And give and help everyone. You see what I'm saying? And everything floating right is good. But when it get all balanced, that's when the Libra come in with the sword. You see, the Libra love that peace. They love when the party flowing, when things going right. You see. So what I'm saying is a Libra can relate. They're the best at relating to people, places, and things. And it's our job to know people psychologically, how they think, what makes them tick, because it's our gifts. Those Libras is good with the tongue. They're good at using the tongue. They're good at using their mind. They're good at knowing people. And it's so Libra's so smooth until they will say that other signs is more smarter than Libras. But really, if they look at it, only Scorpio peeped me. And Scorpio is so smart for real. But Scorpio said, you the one who was pulling the strings. You the one who was low key doing this and doing that. See what I'm saying? So Libra is so smart and so smooth and so all you gotta do check out like on the lower realm of reality or lower scale. Check out NBA YoungBoy. Or check out Lil Durk. Both of them Libras. See what I'm saying? They are leading the show. You see what I'm saying? Without people don't realize these Libras ruling. But see, people don't say that. They don't say nothing about Libras this and Libra that. But see, Libra's good at relating. They know how to deal with people. And first thing people say, well, Lil Durk getting played by his crew, but he know how to handle that if he do. So say he know what to do. We got many weapons of charm, you see? And that's what I'm saying. Same thing about NBA YoungBoy. He know what to do. You know how to play his card. Like I seen him speaking to some dude talking crazy. NBA YoungBoy said, hold up. He just hung up. And dude said, what's going on? What happened? What's happening? He don't need the dude they knew what was happening on live. Cause you gotta understand, we deal with the mind. And so we already know how a person thinking. We know their thoughts. We probably done thought of it 100 times. And we know how to play under that. We know how to act, all of that too. But the acting is like, especially somebody try to play us. And so that's why Libras are good at relating to people. Not what happened is we'll build people up, but also Libras can destroy people too, like break them down on the downside. Because when I was in the streets, it was manipulation. You know what I mean? People actually think that the other people really was the one calling the shot, and really I'm the one who manipulating the situation on the low. Only a few people seen that I was. You should say they could peep that. Should have said. So with that being said, y'all gotta understand, a Libra is good at relating to people. They're the best at relating to people. Even psychic gifts at that. Best. They got the best psychic gifts when dealing with people, relating to people. They will always be a psychic when dealing with people and knowing how to read people. And because they want to see that love, they want to see that harmony, they want to see everybody enjoy. And Libra want to see you win. Almost all Libra that's in the right mind want to see you win. And narcissist behavior, when they say that, that's not a Libra. Libra not. I mean, they got some who could be, but that's not really a Libra trait. Probably some other stuff in somebody's natal chart. Because a Libra like to see people win. A Libra will cut you off like one, two, three, cut you off and go on about their business. You know what I'm saying? Just like Aquarius and Gemini, well, really Aquarius and Libras, maybe Sagittarius will cut you off like, phew, and they out of there, out the door. Because these are free spirits. You got to understand this air signs. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, you ain't got to worry about no Libra unless they got other stuff in the natal chart that will stop them. But you ain't got to worry about no Libra pinning you down to leave. They'll make peace. They got ways where they smooth themselves out the relationship, and they smooth their way out the relationship. You know what I'm saying? They can tell you straight up. I'm the type who can tell a person straight up, but they got leaders who can smooth their way out the relationship like that. There, you know what I'm saying, and ease out where you and that Libra will still be in peace. You see, ease their way out. See, Libras know how to do that. See, that's why Libras are great at relating to people, places, and things. And believe me, Libras gonna have many social contacts. That mean they will be loyal to that one partner. They will be loyal though, for real. They will be loyal. And I don't speak for all Libras because some ain't in the right mind, but we talking about those who in the right mind. They are good at relating to people. That is 100. Saying so a true Libra life right now, you give gratitude to everything. The reason why, it's a higher perspective. We live by a higher perspective, the love perspective. Love perspective is that I don't praise Martin Luther King. I don't praise all the great leaders like that. But I give honor, I give respect, but also I thank them for helping me advance myself. Not only them, but I also thank the stupid stuff that happened in the world too, like the KKK, the Nazis. And you probably say I'm crazy, but if we didn't know about that, we'd have been defeated to this day. By us knowing today, we know how to move. You see, that's why I thank everyone. I thank everything for the advancement of our mind. You see the Libra perspective of love. That don't mean I'm gonna praise them or I'm gonna hang with them or I'm gonna do all that there. But the perspective is without them, we probably be trapped in the blind this generation. But as we know how to move in this generation. We freed ourselves. We freed ourselves from a lot of religion. We freed ourselves from a lot of things in this time, the Aquarius age. So we know how to move. So we got to give honor to them, thank them, and also we do got to give honor to those because a lot of them, if they wouldn't do what they did, we wouldn't be how we is today. Now it's more easy today to get a job, to do this, to do that. So I give honor to politics too, to everyone, because even the good, the bad, the ugly, they all come together to combine what it is today. You know what I'm saying? It's so crispy today till this is a Masonic country, Freemasonry country. So it'd be hard for a black person to change it anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm still for who I am, but it still be hard to change the world. Anyway, we got black Freemasons everywhere. So I don't know how people think they're gonna change. You know what I'm saying? You got black Freemasons everywhere. And you never know who they is. That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? So the whole thing is get your mind right, get yourself right, knowing how to move, knowing how to operate, using your wisdom. That's the Libra perspective I'm giving you. This is from a Libra. So I'm trying to show you that Libra is good at relating and knowing how to keep the peace floating and keep the love going. And sometimes it take the sword where Libra got to chop some heads off, even a million, if it take that. But Libra keep the peace flowing because it's a sign of peace. It's a sign of love. It's a sign of relating to people, relating, and also balance. And so that's why we juggle, like, and have that balance. So I might talk to you today, but don't talk to you tomorrow. You see, I might talk to you a little, but don't talk to you that much. I might joke a lot, and then I don't joke that much for the time being. You know what I'm saying? So when you understand the Libra, you understand how Libra operate in our mind. So I had to share this because this was on my heart. Like earlier, I said I got to give gratitude, to all the greats. I mean, and also those who not so great, because without them, we won't be in the state we in today where we can understand and know how to move around these people today. Today, we know that racism is just used. People only use terms when they need it to fit their narrative. They use Black Lives Matter when it needs to fit their narrative. They use everything, like, say, like somebody do something to me. You know what I'm saying? A gay person do something to me. Now I'm gonna cause a gay. Now I'm gonna start a gay movement, and all those who got the same mind I got gonna agree with me. We're gonna fight. So they only use it when it's trying to fit the narrative. Only thing is that every day people living regular lives. Every day people living regular lives until something happens, until something crash, until something go against the grain. And now they building their organization, get many people to fit their narrative. But then when they do build an organization, what happened is it seemed good and everything, black power. But then you got people behind the scene who ripping people off with taking their money. So I'm saying, so now, so all this be a illusion. And Libra know that. Libra here to teach love. That go beyond illusion. That go beyond. And love is truth. Love is integrity. Love is honesty. Love is something that's deep, something you can feel in the soul. Like I can empathize with you. A Libra deal with the heart. They deal with color green, pink, and blue. So you got to understand the Libra mind. So that don't tell you a lot about a Libra relating. And a lot of astrologers, they just don't know you. So that's why when we open our intuition, Libras, nothing can stop us. This is my intuition talking here by me knowing. A lot of astrologers who don't never speak that well of a Libra, like they don't know a Libra. They say the same old stuff. But those who just learn, of course, they will say the same stuff because they just learn it. But when you get deep into it and you go from your own perspective of what you feel, so since you know it now, you get deeper. You see what I'm saying? It just come to you all type of thoughts. Especially through experience of all Libras that you've been around, and all Aquarius you've been around, or all Scorpios you've been around, or all Taurus you've been around. So you develop your own perspective. So a Libra, and I know it depends too what you got in your chart, but anybody who got the Libra sun, moon, rising, or a lot of Libra in their chart, they can feel what I'm saying. They can relate to people, and y'all know why. Now y'all know why. It ain't all about a Libra riding somebody coattail, because I might be the Scorpio type of Libra 'cause I got Sun conjunction to Pluto, but so I don't ride no coattail. But it also depends on the placement too. But a Libra in general, you gotta understand, it's smooth, cool, charming, and not to play themselves. They super emotional now. They more emotional than some water signs at times. But Libra know how to keep it in and get to themselves and know how to get it out of their chest and hide it. And so they might go in the corner and cry, or get it out their chest somehow. See what I'm saying? So that's what y'all gotta understand. Libra can reason it out, and also or use their intuition to guide them. But Libra's super emotional because it's got Venus. Venus is a girl. Venus is a girl. So Venus is a girl. All girls is emotional. They don't say that, in astrology, but we know that woman is emotional. So Venus is a girl. So what you think she would do? So Venus like more like the positive aspects of the moon. She's the positive aspects with the good life. So she's the magical one. So Libra's not a color coordinate because of Venus. So Libra's like the throne of knowledge. Asar, the throne of is the throne of Asar. See what I'm saying? So now you understand there. Asar could be Pluto, Asar could be Aries, Asar could be Scorpio. You know what I'm saying? So Libra would be like the air element would be Haru, and Venus would be a set. You know what I'm saying? And Libra, the scale would be Ma'at. And then Scorpio right there. You see what I'm saying? You got Pluto, which could be a Sar, and Scorpio could be either sucker or a nethead in our culture. You see, so now you get it. You get it. And Mars part of Scorpio will be set. See what I'm saying? Pluto part was the higher up Mars is Asar, the underworld, the spiritual realm. So with that being said, now y'all get I'm just giving you a little bit. You can use many perspectives. You can use Aries, you can use Taurus for Amen, and you can also use Venus for Heru. So it go deep when we talk about Kemet or Egyptian culture, African culture. We can go deep into what the astrology stuff is. But getting back on point, Libra things are relating. They're good at relating to people, places, and things. You see? And Libra is knowledgeable. All air signs deal with knowledge, deals with information. Even like fire sign like Sagittarius deal with information, deal with knowledge. So of course they will be in tune with the words. They understand the words more than any other signs. And so the thing is that if I can relate to you and I can relate to everyone, who can stop me? I know how to deal with you. I know how to deal with him. I know how to deal with her. That's why they get Libras like as peacemakers. You know what I'm saying? They get Libras like peacemakers or diplomats to solve problems. Even though Putin ain't no peacemaker right now, but he a Libra. I can name all the Libras, you know what I'm saying? Like Will Smith, see how he handled the situation with Jada? See what I'm saying? He's still with her though. So Libras, I could name a lot of Libras in their situation, like Ti and his family was going through it. But now look at him, look at him. You know what I'm saying? They was all in the media one time about Tiny, but man, look at them. They got themselves right back together. Then he was doing good again. Libras, they seem like they're doing bad at first, but what you'll notice is it'll disappear. They try to disappear out the media. Look at Lil Wayne. See what I'm saying? Look at all these people who were in trouble one time. And so Libra got some sort of luck, just like Jupiter. Yeah, some sort of luck when dealing with law, when dealing with judges, when dealing with things like that. So you got to realize that Libras are like lawyers with the mouth. They're good. They give you good perspectives and good advice because they know how to relate to people. They know people's souls. But they can also carry themselves like an Aries. A lot of Libras carry themselves more like an Aries, but not impulsive, but only like when they speak and they get on topics and stuff, or you say something foul. That's when you see the other side of a Libra come out because the scale it's a dual sign. So and Aries other side will be Libra. You see, so it's vice versa. So Aries is impulsive. A Libra is more smooth, but a Libra could be aggressive if the scales tip. Aries could be smooth when they get their mind right, get themselves right. See what I'm saying? Or in love, dealing with love, they can be smooth. So that's when they get themselves right. So it's vice versa. So with that being said, you gotta understand Libra is good at relating, and that's why Libra be good at mental health jobs. They be good at counseling, judge, being a lawyer, and all of that stuff there. So I just want to have to kick that to y'all, and we will always have many friends and many people we socialize with in relationships. So a lot of people can misconstrue that. So if you don't have a woman who willing to accept that, I mean, shoot, then that'll be it because a Libra will be loyal to that one. That's the good thing. A true Libra. Now, we ain't talking about the ones who are balanced. We talk those who are balanced, those who are right frame of mind. You know what I'm saying? Libra will have many friends, many people they socialize with and kick it with. And Libra will show you what love is. Libra will listen to you because we look at all perspectives, all points. Like, I'm going to give you an example. At this mental health place that I go to and help people, the thing is, at that place, I asked a question. I said, what is intelligence? You know what I'm saying? So, of course, there's times where I teach or give lessons, but I said, what is intelligence? And so the mental health people definitely won't be so scared to say the words. Some say somebody said smart, somebody said information, somebody said everybody gave different words. But you know what I told them? I said all is right. All of you is right. I said now let's go back over this. What intelligence is. I wrote down everything they said. We done create a whole paragraph or words that fit what intelligent was. And so right there, we done created something new together. A Libra is good with groups, good with bringing people together, and we'll lead it, good at leading it, management, things like that. So we're good at relating to people. So when a Libra is your leader, a person leader, we don't really think ourselves as really your leader. We think of ourselves as helping you become your own leader. So I want y'all to understand that a Libra is that type. Don't so it's best when we're not in our ego, when we become that true example of what we're supposed to be, love. It's a Libra is represents love, represents beauty, represents charm, represents magic, it represents colors, it represents music, represents art, represents the good life because of Venus. So you will see a lot of Libras happy, go getters, and stuff like that. They're gonna be very happy, very cheerful, very friendly. A lot of them calm, cool. I'm the aggressive type though. You know, you got the cool, the smooth. But I'm the aggressive type because I got other stuff in my natal chart. But a Libra is good at relating to people, so they make me a stronger a Libra when. But they also could use that for manipulation. Like a Libra will like they're so smart in the mind, with the intellect, but it go also to mental intuition, to where a Libra just know like if I do this, for example, I'm in the hood, right? When I was on the lower frequency, I'm in the hood and I want to have it going on. I want to make a name. I want to do this. What I got to do? I know I got to sacrifice. And the plus I got other stuff like powerful stuff like Pluto in my chart and all that there, where it make me strong and don't mind fighting, right? I said I know I got to sacrifice. I got to fight. Just I got to do what all I got to do. Got to be the craziest person in the hood to get a good rep. Keep fighting and keep doing all this other stuff. That's way back in like in the '90s, early '90s and stuff. Like right. So my man already set on how I'm gonna do this. So Libra be planning too. So but you gotta understand my Virgo moon too. So that's where the planning power probably come at too. So Libra did all that fighting, even like beating some up and also getting beat up. But he the crazy. Everybody see him like everybody getting scared now. Now he got a rep. Now he get to do what he wants. So now Libra done accomplished his goal. Now they see what the Libra did. He done fought. He done shot. He done robbed. He done did all that. So now everybody do whatever for that Libra. Like I tell the person to go run in that store, they'll do that. Tell the person to go do this, they'll go do that. And they want to be down. They want to get down. So that's a Libra thought. I'm telling you, that's from my thought how I used to be. Like you never seen so much power on the negative side. It's a shame. So I'm trying to show y'all that a Libra on the up and bad side deals with the mind and know how to plan, know how to manipulate. I'm trying to show y'all, but I ain't trying to say that they're gonna always be about manipulation. Cause let me show you something about a Libra. What people got to realize. Okay, for example, if this person big, right? And I'm gonna show you how a Libra play. I'm gonna show you how we think. I got to use it for example. I know y'all say he all on the lower rim, but I got to use this so you can understand. Um, a person might be big or something, and you know, a Libra used to be like I might be tough. I got a rep for being tough, and that's back in the days. And so this person big, and I know he'll crush me, right? A dude might talk that trash. I might say, you got that, you got that. But in the back of my mind, I say, you don't know who the fuck you don't know who the hell you playing with. I got your ass. I'm playing your date. Well, I'm gonna get you. And so then you playing a date, a Libra playing the date, and next they'll creep him, or shoot him, or hit him, or fight him. This ain't actually not the truth, but I'm just giving you an example of how a Libra is. It did actually shoot him, fight him like that there. See what I'm saying? But he thought he had the Libra. See, Libra smart. Libra calculate moves and stuff like that. And people think they got it. They better watch this Libra. If you're a Libra, they better watch him, especially if he's the aggressive type. Now, if he just the smooth type, they might really let it go. If you change his life, like now I changed my life, I wouldn't do that, right? I wouldn't do that. But revenge to me, like Tupac said, was the greatest thing to getting pussy because let me tell you about air signs in general. Libra, not only Libra, but Gemini's and Aquarius. Why? Why we smile at that? Those who was in the school. Why we smile at that type of stuff when people do the things that they do? Because we know we can outsmart the average people. And so when people create beef with us, we like already calculate, like catch the ass slipping and bump. So that's pretty much because the air sign know they can do this and do that already mentally. It's in their head already. So they gonna try to, they smile when people say that, and you think you got over, and I let it go, like that there. But they really didn't let it go. They catch you in a different way. They might don't even shoot you or do nothing like that. They might sick a girl on you, or find a way where this girl can go over there, and they know that she the type to get money and send you over there. So they got ways to do things because they deal with the mind, intellectual plotting, intellectual thinking, and scheming. So my whole thing though is not to make this about that, but to show you the mind on every level that a Libra have. I done gave you the level of spiritual, which is love, and now I give you the level of the lower frequency of how Libra thinks. So the cool, smooth Libras you see when you look at NBA YoungBoy, when you see Lil Durk, both of them Libras. So it's two Libras fighting against each other. Everybody falling, the whole internet going crazy over two Libras. See what I'm saying? So I'm trying to show you something right here. The powers. But behind the scene, they played a lot of mind games. Like one time before Lil Durk quit India Aria, or they broke up, they played mind games, and Lil Durk said he broke up with her. Everybody fell for it. And then he came back on there and said, y'all thought we broke up. So he played mind games. He wanted to see the reaction. And so y'all gotta understand, leaders play mind games. It don't matter who it is. They play mind. They're good at mind games. They be so smooth you don't even know it's a mind game. But at the same time, they will use their experience and everything to keep everything balanced, to keep everything peaceful. But when they want to get what they want, they know how to do that. They got the talk game, they got the charm. That's why our set was it was the Libra energy, and my art a set, all that was into Libra energy. You see, it's the Libra energy. Isis and Greek culture, because what, and also Virgo is a part of that too, because Virgo got a little bit of that. I said that's why Virgo got a little bit of that neatness and charm like stuff, because the Libra is close to it anyway. The Scorpio got some form of Libra, so and Libra got some form of Scorpio and Virgo. So they got a little bit of this, a little bit of that, because they're near each other. But anyway, you gotta understand why Libra's so powerful. Why they so powerful? Because they know how to relate to people, places, and things. That is simply it. Nobody can really come against the grain and tell me this, tell me that. I just know. I know. You know what I'm saying? I am a Libra, but I got many other signs in my natal chart. I got Cancer. That's just as much of water as air. So I'm pretty much air and water mixture. But I got a balance too. I got fire and I got earth. But it's more air and water than anything in my chart. So to show you why my mind's so fly, and why my psychic gifts is on point, why I can feel you, why sometimes I'm all mind, seem like I'm cold, but sometimes super emotional. You know what I mean? Just explain it. I even got a water grand trine in my natal chart. So with that being said, y'all gotta understand that you gotta understand that Libras can relate. It's one of the best signs, but a lot of people don't want to admit that. And what you got to understand, a lot of people don't mention Libras too much in astrology. They mention other signs. This is one of the signs that they ain't mention like that. You know what I'm saying? That they ain't mention for like stuff like doing like aggressive stuff, but they understand this is a cardinal sign, and it's a masculine energy. It's an air, a masculine energy. See that they forgot they left that part out. Anything that's masculine deal with fight and deal with aggressiveness. Anything that's female deals with internalizing her pain, but she could be aggressive too, but it be passive aggressive. And so now you understand, So even air will have a little bit of fire. You know what I'm saying? Even earth will have some water, because she is water too. So earth signs like Virgo, or even like the planet Venus, she got water and could deal with emotions. Female deal with emotions. They deal with emotions. It depends on what type of emotions. Like Venus more the happy type emotions. She'll say she the happy type. She about love. So, and the moon deal with all type of emotions. That's the only difference. The moon deal with area emotion, because Neptune get its emotion from the moon, from the mother. So do Pluto, the mother there. See what I'm saying? So Venus get its emotion from what? The moon, because the moon is more like the mother of Venus. You see what I'm saying? Venus is more like the love version of her mother. So that's how it go, beautiful people. Neptune, if we talk Greek culture, is more masculine. So it's more masculine energy because it was a man, Neptune, to say that not a female. So we talk about Greek culture, Roman culture. We talking about the moon and Venus. The only two females, as far as I know, the moon and Venus. So with that being said, you gotta understand. Don't listen to everything they say. Some things you gotta think for yourself. All female energy. It don't matter if it's Chinese zodiacs or whatever. All female energy gonna be intuitive. They all female energy is gonna be emotional. All female energy is gonna be sensitive. You gotta understand that. And all masculine energies is gonna be aggressive, the action or type. Just like Cancer, it's female, but it also got a balance of what? A masculine because it's a cardinal sign. So so it got more overtake of female than masculine, but you can see the masculine side because it's cardinal. So you gotta understand that it's cardinal. So Libra is air is cardinal. I mean air is masculine and it's cardinal, which is masculine. So it's a balance. Because Venus is a female. So you gotta understand that. And the scale ain't on nobody's side. So it's a balance right there. It's a balance. So Libras are good at relating to people, good at relating to things. Oh, you're a Libra. I am a Libra rising. That's right. I'm talking to you too. Then the scales. That's why when you look at the Justice card and the tarot card reading, that's Libra. Like the Queen of Swords is one of Libra cards. Queen of Swords, and that's one of my cards. And my birthday, October the 9th. And the Three of Swords. Why is the sword? Sword deal with the air. But why is it a sword? Sword is sharp. Sword is dangerous. So say so you gotta understand that. Why is the justice card? Who the judge of all the zodiacs? Whoever the judge, this the one who make decisions. He powerful. Just like the judge you go to court to. I mean, testimony, everything really float on his own. The judge more like the facilitator. He more like keep things in order. He the facilitator, let everything float. The lawyer debating against each other. He the one gonna make sure everything is in order. Now you see a Libra. Now you see a Libra, and it's true that Libra can like start up some stuff, and then what they can do, start up some stuff, and then back off, and you wouldn't even know they started, and then they could bring the peace to it. It's true when people say that on their astrology video. A lot of astrology is on point, and I give all gratitude and thanks to them, even though I don't, went beyond their meaning and understanding. But I give all thanks to them, looking at all these astrology videos because everything gets gratitude. So that's the whole thing. Libra can relate to everyone, everything. Everybody get thanks, and everybody get love. You know what I'm saying? More about the energy than anything. What they do, like the message, the action they put in. So everybody take a part of this development. You know what I'm saying, of life. And Libras love life. Like a Libra would say, "I love life." We hear Libra say, "I love life," or "Let's have fun." That's pretty much a Libra. They want to stay up. They don't want to be all in their emotions and their feelings. Because Libra don't do well. Libra on the other side, like I used to explode, hold so much in until you explode, like phew, take a time bomb. So that's why Libra always keep the peace. They want to master their emotion. They want to master themselves. Because Libra got a lot of emotions within themselves. I know as an emotional being, like I said, I got a lot of water in my chart too. So we just don't have just Libra by itself. We have many other elements too. But that's why you got different types of Libra, but you will see some of the similarities between all Libras that we have in common, which is smooth, cool, and knowing and being that charm. Knowing charm means could charm anybody and anything. Because they know how to relate to people, place, and things. They know what a person need. They know what a person like. They know what a person want. So with that being said, this is all I have to say right now. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all.